philosopher and superstar. Hope everybody's doing well today. Today's topic is about support. Okay, I'll try to make it brief. I probably won't, but I've had a lot of people in what do you want to call, quote, support groups, and they like to explain what support is. You know, the funny thing about how they're explaining support in a way that makes them feel okay with what's going on. It makes them feel purpose-driven and okay with how they're providing their, quote, support. So here's my issue with support. And I'm not dissing any name brands. I'm just saying first thing that the things that come to my mind. You have this brand of underwear, if you will, a support underwear called Fruit of the Looms. And they've been around since forever, and everyone knows them as being a supportive device in regards to undergarment wear. Now, there's also an undergarment wear that is called Hanes. And some people buy Hanes, and some people buy Fruit of the Looms. Just because it is called Fruit of the Looms, scratch that. Just because it's called supportive doesn't mean it's supportive. What is supportive is how it makes you feel. Not what it says it is, but how it makes you feel. So with that, not to make too much a correlation to undergarments and support, but let me just kind of go here. The first thing that a person needs to do to be able to get the kind of support that you need in life is know where the hell you want to go to. Know the direction that you want to go in. And there are a lot of times that people don't know the direction that they want to go in. They don't have like objectives, if you will. And so because of that, what they hear as, quote, support is not actually support, but it's a type of guidance, or someone is telling them what to do. And they had potential, they had all these other different things in place, but they didn't know what was going on. So this person goes and tells them what they think they should do, and they listen and say, hey, really, I thank you for the advice. You didn't get any advice. Advice is polishing out what you've already brought to the table. Support is polishing out what you've already brought to the table. So the first thing that you have to do is you got to have something. You got to bring something to the table, know the direction that you want to go in. That's the first thing. Once you know the direction that you're going in, the second thing that you have to do, remember this is important, is you got to remember, or you have to know how to convey this information to those people that you would like to support you. There's been a lot of times in life, because of my abstract delivery and nature of who I am as a person, I wouldn't say a lot of times because that would imply something, but I will say there have been several people that I've run into that have a problem with my delivery of what I'm trying to convey. Whether that's because of lack of intelligence, whether that's because of my lack of recognizing my audience, whatever the case is that you want to call it, it doesn't matter. What matters is that if you're trying to convey something to somebody and you don't put it across in such a way that gets them to receive what you're saying, then you, sir, as a messenger, have not delivered it the way that it was supposed to be delivered. So you have to know how to convey what it is that you are wanting to do. Okay? Not necessarily achieve, but what it is that you're wanting to do. When you start telling people what you want to achieve, you'll find that people want to tell you how to go about achieving it. I'm not telling you what I'm trying to achieve. I'm trying to tell you what I would like to do. And there's some people who will go cut straight to the chase and say, well, what are you trying to accomplish by doing this? I'm just trying to do fill in the blank. And if a person does that, then that's a person who's got control issues, and your idea won't be your idea, and they won't give you the guidance that you need. You will butt heads, and there will be conflict, and that will be an issue. So again, know what it is that you are wanting to do, and figure out how to convey that to the people. And last, certainly not least, but last, when someone is giving you feedback and support for what it is that you're trying to do, just like the underwear, it will feel a certain kind of way. It will feel synergistic. You will present a dynamic. They will present information to help support your dynamic. Two different information will grow and build what it is that you're wanting to accomplish. That's called support. If you're getting shit that doesn't give you that kind of feeling, if you're talking to them and it feels like, God damn, man, I'm stressed after talking to you, that's not fucking support. I can't tell you what it is, but I can tell you it's not support. Okay? And you want to get away from that, because what that will end up doing is it will make you a toxic person, and it will draw away from the time that you need. Now, you got to know the difference between criticism, corrective criticism, and support. If you don't know what the hell you got going on and what you're trying to do, and someone gives you that information and you don't like how it is being conveyed, and you don't have a direction that you need to go in, then that's not support, and you're lost, or whatever the case is. If you got a direction and you know what you want to do and you know where you want to go, and the people that are giving you information are not giving you information in such a way, like, you don't need corrective criticism, you don't need redirection. We haven't even started this way yet, so I don't need redirection. I need you to support and give me energy and ideas on the direction that I want to go in. And if they handle up and give you that, terrific. That is support. If they don't give you that, it's not necessarily because they don't want to. It may be because they just can't. They may not be able to adjust to your abstract nature. They may not be able to give you that support that you need for the direction that you're going in. But it doesn't mean, oh, fuck it, I've talked to 7 people in my life and they can't give me support. Hell, there are several different creators out there that have tried and failed. And I'm sure they got insight from other people, and maybe they didn't. But they tried so many different times, all they had to do was succeed just once. So they kept on trying. They didn't stop. So if you got 7 people that you think are out there to support you, and you like, oh, all 7 people don't support me, it doesn't mean quit with your dream. It means keep driving. Because as long as it makes you feel motivated inside, it makes you feel energized, it makes you feel like go and get that shit, then you run with that. Because you only got one life to live. Okay? And so you have to move on it in such, because if you don't, you will learn to live with regrets. And that's not what life's all about. It's not less than, it's more than. So remember that. So when you're trying to get your support system, remember, know the direction that you want to go in. Know how to convey what you need to convey to the people that you want to support you. And last, and certainly not least, make sure that what people are telling you actually makes you feel supported. You cannot expect to receive feedback that does not make you feel supported and be supportive. It's incongruent. You can't receive support if it doesn't feel like support. Now, that could be, I like how that ends, because what it does is it puts us in a position of look at a different perspective of person, of self, of what, in regards to what it is that you actually want out of that interaction with a person. But no, I won't go into that today in particular. Just 3 things. Know what direction you want to go to. Know how to convey it to the person or persons or support system that you're trying to get. And when you get feedback, does it feel like support? Does it feel inspiring? Does it feel I'm motivated, I'm driven, I'm ready to make this happen? What you're getting from them, does it catapult? Is it synergistic? Does it make you feel like, yeah? And if it does, you're in the right place. If it's not, keep striking for gold. Okay? That said, stay positive, be blessed and safe, and I'll see y'all next time as I'm driving over this lake and I'm scared of driving over this water stuff. So, okay, let me do this. Turn this off.